Peace to the guys. Peace to the guys. I'm happy to be on camera. Came out here to ground, to sit in this green, and to really just talk to y'all about the virtuous woman versus Babylonian woman. Before I start my video, I would like to give honor and reverence to my higher self, Chief Babaji. So we're just gonna get right into it. And for those of y'all that do refer to the Bible, which I feel like everybody should, I feel like all spiritual people, we should not do away with the Bible. We should refer to the Bible, use it as reference, because it is something, it does have a lot of truths in it. So I'm gonna just go over some things that I do have some notes here because I just wanted to make this as clear as possible. But first, let me explain to y'all what Babylon is. Babylon is a state of mind. It's living out of tune with nature and living completely in your lower self. So Babylon is not just a place, it is also a state of mind. And virtuous means having or showing high moral standards. So a virtuous woman would be a woman that has high moral standards. And like I said, you can refer to Proverbs for more examples. It states very clearly of what a virtuous woman is. So a Babylonian woman flatters with words. Her mission is to waste you, as in your energy. A Babylonian woman provides temporary happiness, and she does not prosper. And then we're going to go over the things that it says for a virtuous woman in Proverbs. She's hardworking, resourceful. She is not lazy and diligent to take care of things in the home. She is a good wife and a good mother. She does not boast. She supports her husband. A virtuous woman is rare and precious. And I really like that one, rare and precious. Ooh, excuse me, it's a little hot. I got this coconut oil. It's shining, but we gonna get right into it. We're gonna get right into it because I'm very, very excited to talk about this because after watching a download that Chief did, it kind of put things into perspective a little bit more clearly, because I already did a video on the mark of a divine woman and the mark of a divine man, and I feel like that's a little bit, it's broad, but it's very, very, very good information. But this helped me kind of like get in detail and like more examples of what a virtuous woman, what a goddess really looks like. So first we're gonna start with the Babylonian woman first. I'm a little excited to get into the Babylonian woman because I'm really speaking to women, but also to my lower self, because in my lower self I was a Babylonian woman and I can relate so much. So we're gonna get right into it. A Babylonian believes she is equal in purpose and she wants to dominate her man. Our physical body should already tell us that we are not equal. The fact that men have, I don't know the count of sperm that men produce on a daily, by minute, but we can only get pregnant once every, I don't even want to say 10 months, because like you still have to heal after you have a child. But our function, our body, we can just look at our body and we can tell that we are here to nurse and we are here to nurture. That is very, very clear when we look at the physical anatomy. A Babylonian woman disrespects her man, but is submissive to the system, also relies heavily on the system, works in the system. A Babylonian woman does not think that she needs a man at all. She is very independent. And like I said, she is in submission to the system. She has no reason to think that she needs a man. She's under the jurisdiction of a European man. She relies, like I said, relies heavily on the system and basically submits to the system, married to the system. Babylonian woman has no respect, no regard for the black man, indulges in the 7 deadly sins. Like I said, Babylon is also a place, like cities and things like that, but it's also a mindset. So indulging in the 7 deadly sins is a Babylonian person, period. Okay, I meant to put that for virtuous woman, but European-minded woman tied to holidays, to money. A Babylonian woman, she uses her body. Okay, my bad. A Babylonian woman does not understand her body. She flaunts her body. She does not understand the purpose of her body. She rather use her body to make money, to attract so many men, and to flaunt it. A Babylonian woman feels like she has to do that. She uses her body to her advantage. Babylonian woman does not have knowledge of self. She believes that the possessions that she has is her riches in life. A Babylonian woman, I didn't write this down, but a Babylonian woman also wears makeup, has nails, very superficial, no knowledge of self, more so focused on the physical instead of the mental. So now we're going to go into a virtuous woman. I hope that was a good breakdown of a Babylonian woman. It's just a woman that is vibrating in her lower self, that is stuck in her lower self, that does not feel like she needs a man, that does not seek a man, and that is very, very independent. In her opinion, she's independent, but very reliant on the system, very reliant on the European man and his help. So, excuse my sniffling, my bad. It's the sun. The sun is just, I've been out in the sun all day, and it's really just detoxing me, and it just, I don't know, it does this every day, every time, but I love it. And the birds sound wonderful. So a virtuous woman understands she is a goddess, and she upholds herself to those morals and principles. A virtuous woman is all natural. She understands that she is everything that her man is not, and she is here to nurse and nurture. Almost a Babylonian woman. A virtuous woman is a good wife, a good mother, a good helper to her man. She submits to her man and his purpose. She marries her man, but she also marries his mission as well. The Babylonian... I'm so sorry. I am so sorry I keep saying that. The virtuous. We are speaking on the virtuous woman right now. My bad. We are speaking on the virtuous woman. The virtuous woman understands, she understands natural order. She understands it first goes God, nature, woman, then child. She understands her man has the knowledge. She understands that her man holds all the knowledge, and that is who she is supposed to learn from. And she cultivates him, his mind, in every way. A good woman multiplies anything that you give her. A virtuous woman is always going to multiply. She's going to add to anything that you give her. She's going to add to the home. She's going to add to you. She's there to help you. A virtuous woman is in tune with her higher self. She is in tune with God, which is her higher self. A virtuous woman also has the keys to true love, which I find so beautiful, because the only way that a man can get that is through the woman. That is the keys to true love. A virtuous woman understands that men rule and women support that. The man is above, you submit to your man, and then you support that. And mind you, anyone that's watching, we are talking about submitting to a virtuous man. We are not talking about a Babylonian man. We are talking about a virtuous man, your divine masculine. A virtuous woman loves her man, all natural. She is in tune with her virtuous man. She receives and wants all of her man's knowledge. She is learning from her man, and she is not seeking or flaunting or boasting. She is in complete submission to her man. She does not dye her hair, no makeup, all natural. She knows about balance, order, and structure, which is the God body. And then lastly, a divine woman has divine knowledge of self. A divine woman, a virtuous woman is a divine woman, yes. But a virtuous woman has divine knowledge of self. She studies herself. She takes the knowledge that her man gives her and she cultivates that. She brings the intellect, and she takes the intellect and she makes something creative with it. She she finds different ways to express her man's knowledge and to express his mind. So I hope I did a good job of explaining a virtuous woman from a Babylonian woman, and really just making it clear to y'all the difference. And I just really wanted to break it down for my women, because I know we're all trying to be better. I'm trying to be better daily, and this video and watching the downloads definitely helped me, so I know that it can help somebody. And also to maybe for men to spot that virtuous woman, and just for us to really better ourselves. We have to educate ourselves, we have to become aware in order to really vibrate at our higher self, to really be that God body that we really want to be. So I love myself. Peace to the God.